Okay, so now we have these last pieces, these last source files. There's a few pages that are going to have a list in them. Okay, so what I want to do on the planning page, there is going to be some additional information that we add, and it's right here. Okay, now I have these numbered just because that's the way they're supposed to look when they get put in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and highlight this first piece of text and copy it. And here at the end of file organization, I'm going to hit return and I'm going to paste. And then I'm going to hit return again. And I'm going to delete these numbers. There we go. I'm going to actually save that. And I'm going to, oops, I don't want all of it. I just want these. Copy, paste. Now, these all came out with one space in between, which is lucky for us, because now if I highlight this from file names down through this sentence and come down here and make it a ordered list or a numbered list, they wind up getting those taken away, the space in between taken away. Okay, so now we can be done with that page. Next, if we go to the typography page, we are going to add some information down under this paragraph here, the final paragraph. I'm going to hit return. I'm going to go into my source text and open typography add list. This is what you have. I'm going to select everything and I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to paste it. And similar to the last one, we're going to have a list. It had kind of a heading right here, a few more suggestions. I'm going to delete that space in between. And this particular one is actually going to be a nested list. So I want to highlight from size down to choose complementary colors, and I'm going to make it a numbered list. Now, there's 12 items on there right now, but really I only have 4 numbers that I want. So if you look here under size, these 2 items are about size. So they actually are going to be nested. Now the way that we nest it, and I'm going to go ahead and do split view here so that you can see the code happening. When I do a nested list, you see these 2 buttons here, the indent. If I click indent, that now makes it a nested list, and I can change that to bullets. Okay? Then the second item, don't apply text effects to an entire paragraph. I'm going to highlight bold, italic, and all caps. I'm going to indent, and then I'm going to make those bulleted. The number 3, avoid very long lines of text. I'm actually going to change this line right here where it says use phantom table for layout. I'm going to change the word phantom table to divs. And I'm going to highlight those 2 uses, indent, and change to bullets. And then under color, I have, oh, this contrast for some reason didn't get a number at all. So I'm going to hit delete and return. And then I'm going to highlight these last 2 under color. These are going to be indented and then change to bullet. And so now I have a nested list on my typography page as well. Last, we're going to go to our color page. And on our color page, I am going to insert some more info. And I have 3 links here that I want to put in, or 3 pieces of information. I want to, right here we have, but there are many unknowns out there as well that need the hexadecimal code. So I am going to actually add these three right here, and I'm going to, actually I'll go ahead and do all three. I'll copy and I'm going to paste them right here. The only thing is this one, I want to highlight the link or the URL, which is the HTTP, and I'm going to cut and I'm going to type color picker, and then I'm going to highlight color picker, and I'm going to come down here to the link and I'm going to paste because I did that URL, and then I'm going to choose a blank target so it opens up in another window. Then I'm going to, and then it created a link there. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to cut. I'm going to type Adobe Color. I'm going to highlight this, paste the link, make it blank, the target blank. And I'm going to hit delete a couple of times to get this last one up. And colorlovers.com, I'm making sure I don't have that period selected, by the way. Command X and type in color. This color is spelled differently because it's English. I'm going to highlight it and put in my link and then link it to target it to a new page. Okay, so I've added three things. I've added to the planning page, the typography page. I've added lists to both, and now I've added some links to to websites that are not of our own using this. And so I can now come up and do a save all and move on.